Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about rational numbers, irrational numbers and their decimal expansion. Basically we have three types of decimal expansions, children. The first one is terminating. Terminating decimal expansion. The example 0.25. That means there it ends 0.25. It is a terminating decimal. All terminating decimals are rational numbers. So if it terminates, it is a rational number. Second one, non-terminating, repeating or recurring. Non-terminating, repeating. Example 0.25 bar. 0.25 bar is nothing but 0.25, 25, 25 and so on. That means here the two digits 25 are repeating. So it is a non-terminating repeating decimal. So such type of numbers are also rational numbers. Third one is non-terminating, non-repeating. Non-terminating, non-repeating. Example 0.2567829105786 and so on. Here it is non-terminating and even non-repeating also. So such type of decimal expansion, non-terminating, non-repeating, it is irrational number. So all terminating decimals, rational numbers. Non-terminating repeating decimal numbers, rational numbers. Non-terminating, non-repeating decimal expansion. If a number is having non-terminating, non-repeating decimal expansion, it is an irrational number. So what is our final conclusion, children? So we can conclude like this. Every rational number will have either terminating or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. So every rational number will have either terminating or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Every irrational number will have non-terminating, non-repeating decimal expansion. Every rational number will have either terminating or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Every rational number will have non-terminating, non-repeating decimal expansion. In rational numbers, there are two types of decimal expansions. One is terminating, one is non-terminating, repeating. Both are rational numbers. So, when will a rational number will have terminating decimal expansion, and when the rational number will have non-terminating, repeating decimal expansion? Let x is equal to p by q, where q not equal to 0 be a rational number. Here x is a rational number. It is in the form of p by q, where q not equal to 0. If the prime factorization of q means denominator, if the prime factorization of q will be in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m, then x will have terminating decimal expansion. If x is a rational number in the form of p by q, and the prime factorization of q will be in the form of 2n into 5m, 2 power n into 5 power m, then x will have terminating decimal expansion. If prime factorization of q is not in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m, then x will have non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Okay, children? 1.4, last exercise of this chapter. Without actually performing the long division, state whether the following rational numbers will have a terminating decimal expansion or a non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. For this, children, if you do the prime factorization of the denominator, then we can come to one conclusion whether it is terminating or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. So, what is the denominator of the first rational number? All these are rational numbers only. All these are rational numbers, whether they will have terminating or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion, that is what we have to decide now. So, first rational number is 13 by 3125. So, we will do prime factorization of the denominator, that is 3125. 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 5, 11. So, it is not divisible by 2, not divisible by 3. It is divisible by 5. 6, 2, 5. Again 1, 2, 5. Again 5. So, 13 by 3125 is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 power 5. So, the denominator is in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m, where n and m are non-negative integers. N is 0 in this case and m is 5. So, what type of decimal expansion it will have? Terminating. Second one, 17 by 8, which is nothing but 17 by 8 is nothing but 2 cube. That means the prime factorization of the denominator is in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m, where n is 3 and m is 0. So, it will have terminating decimal expansion. Then the third one is 64 by 455. So, we do the prime factorization of 455. 91. So it is divisible, not divisible by 2, not divisible by 3, not divisible by 5. It is divisible by 7. 1 time, 3 times. So 64 by 455 is nothing but 5 into 7 into 13. The prime factorization of the denominator 455 is not in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So it will have non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Then fourth one, 15 by, this is 1600. Again we do prime factorization of 1600 to 800 to 400 to 200 200 to 50 to 25 5. So 1600 is nothing but 1 2 3 4 5 6, 2 power 6 into 5 square, which is in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So it will have terminating decimal expansion. It will have terminating decimal expansion. Then fifth one, 29 by 343, which is nothing but 7 cube. 29 by 7 cube, which is not in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So it will have non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. 23 by 2 cube into 5 square, which is in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So it will have terminating decimal expansion. Then seventh one, 129 by 2 square into 5 power 7 into 7 power 5, which is not in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So it will have non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Then eighth one, 6 by 15. 6 by 15 is not in its lowest terms, so we can cancel 3 in these two. 2 by 5. So the prime factorization of the denominator is in the form of 2 power n into 5 power n, where n is 0 and m is 1. So it will have terminating decimal expansion. Then ninth one, 35 by 50. Here also you can cancel 5 table. 7 by 10, that is nothing but 7 by 2 into 5. So the prime factorization of the denominator is in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So it will have terminating decimal expansion. Then last one, 10th one is 77 by 210. In this also you can cancel 7 table. 11 by 30. That is nothing but 11 by 2 into 3 into 5. So the prime factorization of the denominator is not in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So it will have non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Question number 2. Write down the decimal expansions of those rational numbers in question 1 above which have terminating decimal expansion. So question number 1, we have total 10 sums. Out of 10, 6 are having terminating decimal expansion. Now we have to write the decimal expansion of these 6 sums. Okay, first one, 13 by 3125, which is nothing but 13 by 5 power 5. So for writing the decimal expansion, it is easy to make the denominator as multiple of 10. For that, what we do is, here denominator is 5 power 5. With 2 power 5, you multiply this, both numerator and denominator, into 2 power 5. That is equal to 13 into 2 power 5 is nothing but 32 by 5 power 5 into 2 power 5, 10 power 5. So 32, 13s are 3 2 are 6, 9, 2, 3. 416 divided by 10 power 5. Now 10 power 5, what is the power? 5. After 5 decimal places we will. So 61400.0. So 0.00416 is the decimal expansion of 13 by 3125. Okay. Second one, 17 by 8, that is equal to 17 by 2 cube. So 17, here in denominator 2 cube is there. So with 5 cube we will multiply both numerator and denominator. 5 cube by 2 cube into 5 cube. 17 into 5 cube is nothing but 125 by, here it is 10 cube. 125 into 17. 5, 3, 14, 17, 8, 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 2, 5 by 10 cube, that is equal to 10 cube means 1000. So 2.125. 1, 2, 3. After 3 places we will place a decimal. So 2.125. Then third one, 15 by 1600, that is equal to 15 by 1600 is nothing but 16 into 100. 16 is nothing but 2 power 4 into 100 means 10 square. So this is equal to, now we have this 10 square is there and 2 power 4. To make it multiple of 10, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator with 5 power 4. So 15 into 5 power 4 by 2 power 4 into 10 square into 5 power 4. That is equal to 15 into 5 5s are 25, 25 5s are 125, 125 5s are 625 by 2 power 4 into 5 power 4 into 10 square. 625 into 15. 25, 10, 12, 30, 31, 5, 2, 6, 5, 7, 3, 9. So this is equal to 9375 by 2 power 4 into 5 power 4, that is 10 power 4 into 10 square. 9375 by, children use first law of exponents. It is in the form of a power m into a power n. So a power m plus n. This is 10 power 6, which is nothing but 0.009375. Now fourth one, 23 by 2 cube into 5 square. So this is equal to 23 into, here 2 cube, here 5 square. If at all, if one more 5 is there, it becomes 2 cube into 5 cube, then it is 10 cube. So with 5 we multiply both numerator and denominator. 5 3 are 15, 5 1, 10 plus 1 by 2 cube into 5 cube. So 115 by 10 cube, which is nothing but 0.115. Then fifth one, it is 6 by 15. If you cancel 3 table, it becomes 2 by 5. So we multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. 2 into 2 by 5 into 2. 4 by 10, nothing but 0.4. Then sixth one, 35 by 50. So cancel 5 table, 7 by 10, that is equal to 0.7. You can cancel 5 table, yes, 7 by 10, so it is 0.7. Question number 3. The following real numbers have decimal expansions as given below. In each case, decide whether they are rational or not. If they are rational and of the form p by q, what can you say about the prime factors of q? So, real number set consists of both rational and irrational numbers. Now, we have to decide whether it is a rational number or irrational number. First one, 43.12345678 So, it is a terminating decimal. So, it is a rational number. And what can you say about the prime factors of q? The prime factorization of q is of the form 2 power n into 5 power m, because it is terminating decimal expansion. The prime factorization of q is of the form 2 power m into 5 power m. Second one, 0.120, 1200, 12000, 12000 and so on. So clearly it is non-terminating, non-repeating. So it is an irrational number. It is an irrational number. Then third one, 43.12345678 bar. So it is non-terminating, repeating. Non-terminating, repeating. So it is a rational number. It is a rational number. And the prime factorization, of q is not of the form 2 power n into 5 power m.